Here's a detailed summary of Joby Aviation's Q2 2025 earnings call, focusing on key financial metrics, management commentary, forecasts, and risks. Overall performance and highlights. Joby Aviation delivered a strong Q2 2025, characterized by significant progress across certification, manufacturing, and commercialization efforts. The company emphasized an exceptional level of delivery on all fronts, driven by extensive flight testing and strategic partnerships. Key financial metrics. Cash and short-term investments, $991 million at the end of Q2 2025. Cash used in operations, $112 million, which was $10 million lower than the previous quarter, attributed to one less payroll run, partially offset by increased operating expenses. Approximately $12 million was spent on property and equipment. Full year 2025 cash usage guidance, on track with the previously stated range of $500 million to $540 million, excluding the impact of the Blade acquisition. GAAP net loss, $325 million for Q2 2025. This included an operating loss of $168 million and a non-operating loss of $157 million, both influenced by non-cash items. The net loss increased by $242 million compared to Q1 2025, largely due to non-cash revaluation of warrants, earn-out shares, and the initial tranche of the Toyota investment. Total operating expenses, $168 million for the quarter, an increase of about $5 million from Q1 2025, driven by higher staffing and program spending to support key milestones, including the final assembly of the first Type Inspection Authorization (TIA) aircraft. Adjusted EBITDA, non-GAAP, a loss of $132 million in Q2 2025, approximately $4 million higher than the prior quarter due to increased spending. Compared to Q2 2024, the adjusted EBITDA loss was $24 million higher, reflecting organizational growth and early commercialization investments. Management commentary. JoBin Bevert, founder and CEO's certification progress. Stage 4 certification is now 70% complete on Joby's side and over 50% complete on the FAA's side, an increase of 10 points from the previous quarter. The first of 5 TIA aircraft is heading to final assembly, with flights by Joby pilots expected this year and certification flights with FAA pilots slated for early next year. He stressed the complexity and time-intensive nature of reaching TIA, requiring years of development, iteration, and collaboration with the FAA. Flight testing. The company conducted 76 flights in July alone across 3 locations with 4 different aircraft, highlighting the importance of rigorous flight testing for aircraft maturity and mitigating later certification changes. Regulatory momentum. Noted significant global regulatory tailwinds, including White House and FAA initiatives in the U.S. and streamlined international validation of FAA type certification in countries like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the UK. The finalization of Mosaic and BVLOS rules were also highlighted as opening new opportunities. Commercialization milestones. Dubai operations. Completed a multi-week flight testing campaign in the UAE with 21 piloted flights under challenging real-world conditions, temperatures near 110 degrees Fahrenheit, providing invaluable performance insights. Blade acquisition. The definitive agreement to acquire Blade's passenger business is expected to accelerate readiness for commercial EVTOL operations, providing infrastructure, teams, routes, and a loyal customer base on day 1 post-certification. This offers a defensible first-mover advantage and a competitive edge. Partnerships. Signed agreements with ANA for deploying over 100 aircraft and building an air taxi ecosystem in Japan, aiming to create a replicable playbook. explored selling up to 200 aircraft to Abdul Latif Jameel in Saudi Arabia, valued at approximately $1 billion. Defense applications. Collaborating with L3Harris to develop a hybrid variant of their aircraft for low-altitude defense opportunities, with flight tests expected this fall and demonstrations in early 2026. This leverages existing technology and a dual-use approach, potentially benefiting commercial operations with faster and longer-range products. Manufacturing and scaling. The expansion of the Marina facility will double production capacity to 24 aircraft per year. The Dayton facility is coming online, and the dual-site strategy aims for up to 500 aircraft per year. Joby is focused on driving process and efficiency improvements, including automation, to reduce costs and increase throughput, recognizing they are at the beginning of the S-curve. Toyota's involvement is seen as a key advantage in scaling production. Rodrigo Brumana, Chief Financial Officer Financial Discipline, emphasized a focus on scaling methodically, maintaining capital discipline, and translating technical and regulatory progress into long-term value. Q2 financials detailed the cash position, cash usage, net loss, and operating expenses as outlined above. Explained that the increased net loss was primarily due to non-cash accounting adjustments related to share price fluctuations. Full-year outlook reaffirmed the pivotal nature of 2025, expecting continued flying in diverse conditions, new partnerships, and laying groundwork for regulatory, infrastructure, and operational support. Highlighted the Blade acquisition as a key advantage for commercial service readiness, the maturation of low-rate manufacturing into scale production with Toyota's support, and the development of hybrid aircraft with L3Harris. Revenue streams. Reiterated the three paths to revenue generation. 1. Air taxi operator, direct-to-consumer accelerated by the Blade acquisition. 2. Partner service, collaboration with ANA in Japan. 3. Aircraft sales, distribution relationships with Abdul Latif Jameel, electric aircraft, and L3Harris, autonomous and hybrid aircraft. Blade deal closing. The acquisition was recently signed and is expected to close in a few weeks, with more financial contribution guidance to follow. Paul Sciarra, Executive Chairman, joined for Q&A. Blade acquisition rationale. The acquisition's primary goal is to accelerate Joby's timeline for commercial EVTOL operations. While Blade has existing helicopter operations, the synergy lies in the potential to expand route maps, lower costs, increase margins, and fly higher tempo operations due to the EVTOL's lower noise profile. Blade synergies. Blade's network of takeoff and landing locations in Europe and the greater New York area is considered a valuable and underappreciated asset. The availability of exclusive lounges and facilities at vertiports is also seen as a significant advantage for passenger experience. DoD budget opportunity. The $9.4 billion DoD budget request for autonomous and hybrid aircraft presents opportunities for R&D funding to offset development work. More importantly, the collaboration with L3Harris is focused on missionizing the aircraft for specific use cases and key contracts, such as contested logistics, counter-UAS, and electronic warfare. The ability to translate demonstrations into rapid deployment is crucial, and the dual-use approach leveraging commercial manufacturing lines offers significant benefits. Joby is pursuing both core existing programs and shaping new ones based on capability gaps. Forecasts for future quarters. TIA aircraft flights. Joby pilots flying the TIA aircraft by late 2025. TIA certification flights. FA pilots flying the TIA aircraft for certification credits by early 2026. Blade acquisition contribution. Expected in Q4 2025, with more precise guidance to follow. Manufacturing cadence and margins. Updates on manufacturing cadence and OEM margins are anticipated as the company moves further along with certification and scales production. Dayton facility. Parts expected to start coming out of the Ohio facility, with potential for further expansion. Significant risk factors. Certification timeline. While progress is strong, the complex and multivariable certification process with the FAA remains a critical factor. Delays could impact commercial rollout. Manufacturing scale-up. Scaling production capacity to meet demand is acknowledged as a significant challenge. Regulatory approvals. While global regulatory momentum is positive, final approvals for aerospace usage and specific operations in cities like New York will be necessary. Execution of blade integration. Successfully integrating blades operations and customer base into Joby's EVTOL vision is crucial. Competition. Although Joby highlights its first-mover advantages, the EVTOL market is becoming increasingly competitive. Funding requirements. Continued capital investment is necessary to support R&D, manufacturing, and operational scaling. Key takeaways for reading aloud. Joby Aviation's Q2 2025 results showcase significant strides in bringing its electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft to market. The company is demonstrating a robust commitment to rigorous flight testing and collaboration with the FAA, with Stage 4 certification now over halfway complete. The acquisition of Blade is a game-changer, expected to accelerate Joby's entry into commercial service by providing immediate operational expertise, infrastructure, and a customer base. Strategic partnerships with ANA and Abdul Latif Jameel further solidify Joby's global commercialization strategy, while collaborations for defense applications with L3Harris highlight the versatility of their technology. The company is actively scaling its manufacturing capabilities, with expansion plans in Marina and the upcoming Dayton facility. Financially, while the company continues to invest heavily, leading to GAAP losses, its cash position remains strong, and it is adhering to its cash usage guidance. The upcoming milestones of TIA aircraft flights with Joby pilots by year-end and FAA pilots early next year are critical indicators of progress towards type certification and eventual revenue generation across their three core business paths: air taxi operations, partner services, and aircraft sales.